be able to win it. So you have to prove otherwise here. Sprout, I think they are the underdog at the moment. And rushing straight in towards the ramp room. poizon trying to pick someone off as JKS is just falling back and he's being hunted. Oh, that is relentless. faveN and is it dycha?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Dycha. Both getting a couple of great kills. blameF coming back into it. I'm not sure why they're losing players now. How is this turned around? Sprout, where's the bomb plant? Where's the slowdown? Where's the common sense? And now it's a one-on-one. And he's got the bomb as well. He could go up. He must know where Rush is.
There has to be that breakdown now. This has been non-stop action for about 50 seconds straight. And they are going to get the bomb plant on the lower side. Oh, never mind! We expect to see some polish out of Sprout here. It's not exactly a super strong map for Complexity right now. Complexity, I think, are just going to be counting on winning out more in the individual talent and the, let's say, experience under pressure. They should be able to handle that much more than Sprout.
Yeah, and you have to assume as well on the fight, just in terms of raw firepower, Complexity is actually going to be very hard to deal with. Oh, he keeps pushing. JKS, he's going to go straight for it. That is some confidence. He just wants to fight even more. DR finally taking him down. Config with a kill in return, and this round has fallen apart from Sprout. Without them in, they don't even get to make their mark at all on this round. He definitely saw the gun and choosing a, like career in professional gaming, but fair play. He's done it, and he's actually done it really well. Yeah, so, I mean, Sprout, though, look at the response here, at least attempted response. The poizon will find denis, but this was them slowing it down and trying to make sure they weren't just going to get out-battled in the beginning. So they've sort of got the message now, Sprout. They know what's coming. Question is if they can actually do something about it. They're all trying to make their way out the squeak door, and poizon is up here with that AWP. And down on low ground, there's the Orgon rush, and I don't know. They looked like they wanted to push everyone out, but once they second-guessed themselves and started to fall back, it was so disjointed. A little bit of a spot there. Oh, timing is amazing. snatchie and faveN coming in with 2 big kills. And just like that, from a 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2 with about 40 seconds left.
Holy smokes, that shot as well coming in from snatchie. That was a thing of beauty. He had to be so quick to catch him before he got back around the corner there. And so blameF waiting in the vents. JKS worked his way up. JKS gets spotted, wins the fight straight up against faveN. And now, well, snatchie looking for the flank. He is certainly going to catch JKS looking the wrong way. Shoots him in the back. Bomb is ticking, and it's all on blameF now. 1v1. He has a single flash grenade to work with, and he could come right over the top. So painful for snatchie. He has no way. I mean, it's just a guess. It's a gamble at that point.
It is, and not necessarily
put himself in a position to win, but this is early enough in the round where Sprout shouldn't be feeling too flustered. 50 seconds, and that smoke just goes down, but that's fine.
It's really tough, though, to Sprout, because they don't have any smokes themselves. So if they want to go for this B bomb site, which it sort of looks like, there are so many angles to cover off, and they have one Molotov. Spiidi goes down, and yeah, now they're kind of committed to this. They have to just keep pressing on. Config will take one, write it down. dycha never stood a chance. faveN, I don't know what you do here. 1 versus 2. 28 seconds. It is, again, a little bit of a coin flip if you actually pick the right position. Opening the door will immediately give the game away. That's an incredible shot. That's so hard to do. poizon going down, and now it's another one-on-one here. Rush sneaking in from the upper bomb site. faveN's going to go down the org. I mean, he just almost had the angle. So many clutches as well that go the way of Complexity here. And he's going to go pick up the AWP, but...
Well, that's what's supposed to be. That's how this is supposed to go, right? Third time's a charm. Rush. That's why you have a player like Rush who's playing in.
Very, very hard to build on this map for sure. Quick Molotov onto hut, smoke down and mini, flash down, and just vent diving JKS right in there. And I don't think anyone even knows this has happened. It's happening so early on. Actually, everyone is down there. Never mind JKS, the entire team more or less. Leaving one guy behind. dycha with an incredible kill. That's so important. Bomb is going to be down very, very quickly. And up close, dycha is still fighting this. And Rush taking the opportunity. That's some good baiting. And now they're in a lot of trouble because, yeah, they know blameF is out here apparently. They're going to go try and hunt him down. This is all taking time off the clock. And what is going on for Complexity? Going maybe a little bit too quick now. Even though time is on their side, it's still, still possible for Sprout to do something.
Oh, it's absolutely possible here for poizon to clutch this out, although he doesn't have Kevlar, and he is going to get blindsided. snatchie to the rescue. denis and snatchie survive. Sprout just barely managing to get this pistol under control.
I mean, look at the time.
Oh, no way.
They didn't have a kill.
No way. Oh, on the board. Nothing's been going your way. You're only just now getting into that CT side where perhaps things could start to look up. Well, with a single smoke left on Complexity, I'm curious to see where they decide to take this. It's looking like they're just going to go back to ramp and look for the fight there.
Yeah, with blameF sneaking around the back. So if they win the fight at ramp, I mean, they're pretty much good to go. And dycha, who caught, just slowly backpedaling, and they're going to Molotov that position. Are they going to keep pushing? I mean, they got blameF on the other side. He's actually still waiting. He hasn't gone down yet, which in itself is very, very interesting. I thought he would have been trying to already sort of push up behind, but he's just holding the angle at the moment. Spiidi nearly caught out. In fact, will be caught out. Just not ready for the two of them pushing that far in. And now blameF is going to start to make his way down. The bomb is being planted as well, and it's a 3-on-4, and Sprout in it here to try and see if they can keep the map alive. And that's not going to be possible. The timing is incredible. They never even needed blameF on that flank, and now it's just snatchie with an AWP in a 1 versus 4. This is one of the most dominant wins I've seen in a while on Nuke. 16-4 as Complexity take. You can see right now, Config just being flashed through, and he actually looked confused when he turned around there, and still somehow able to get the kill on faveN, no problem. And that's the A-bomb sign with the bomb down almost immediately, flashing their way in just to take a bit of a peek. Yeah, he forgot about the USP, but he's going to set up another flashbang coming in, and he's going to go straight for it. Oh, he's got a bit of a chance. A nice headshot. And now, yeah, they're going to try and see if they can fight him right back, but this is still a big problem here for the Sprout team. They do have a smoke and a kit.
And they've been spotted out now, and so the damage is done. There's no longer an element of surprise. Both players coming in from CT. Complexity will be aware of this. They just need to hit their shots now. JKS having a real struggle on his hands, eventually gets the kill. And it's Spiidi now in a 1v2. blameF and Rush. Crossfire scenario, and as soon as he rounds the corner, he's a dead man. Bomb will go off. Into position to pull that off again here. And again, I mean, quick A execute coming in here from Complexity. blameF just showing his presence in mid once again to keep Sprout honest. And then just rotating back over here to help out his teammates. 3 players on the A side for Sprout. Can they hit the shots?
AWP sneaking out, and they know they're, yeah, he's going to fall straight back into CT spawn. It's probably a good idea. dycha showing up, but he's going to go down immediately. It's a nice shot from Rush. And now they can just keep throwing grenades at this AWP and CT spawn, and it should be somewhat difficult to try and find a clean shot on anyone at this point in time. Rush, though, leading the charge, trying to create the space. snatchie will get a kill on Config. That's not bad at all. Bomb plant attempted, and oh, he's going to be stopped in the last second. Huge kill coming in. Really nicely done here so far from Sprout. 2 versus 4, and they're going to keep fighting. They don't really have to because the bomb wasn't planted, so they can keep it a little bit cool now. But that is... yeah, that takes some guts to try and stop that bomb from even going down, but it was worth it.
You had to do it, right? You had to get in there. And there was just enough of a gap in that CT smoke for him to feel like he could make that play and he wasn't running into his death. And now, yeah, your firing squad are going to be waiting for you, and admirable stuff here from Sprout again. They lose that first kill. Fair enough, the first duel doesn't go their way. Rush is there to open it up, but then they don't keep re-peeking. They don't keep trying to force it. Instead, they let Complexity take away that man advantage. What a shot, JKS!
There's absolutely no way. We're going to need to see very, very hard to sort of mentally gear yourself up to go and make a play like this in underpass. Now, it looks like he's not quite going to be in the right position, and Denis maybe should have been dead already. He's being sprayed to the smoke, and he finally will go down to JKS, so still a 4-on-4. And now flanking with the AWP. It's going to be a pretty quick flank that they might not expect. He might just get sort of a free shot here. I hope that jump didn't make any noise. Yeah, it sees him, and oh, how does he live? He's going to walk right into the AK. That seems so unfair. He's going to get the kill from beyond the grave, but what does that help them now? 2 versus 3, and they're going to be... I mean, how do you retake this now? There's more smokes, more Molotovs in play still, and dycha getting a kill, but I still think the problem is blameF and that 1 Molotov that he has.
He's going to be able to chuck it on there, and there's just no hope for dycha. With such little HP. Whoa, yeah, he can't even make it out. It's perfect. Oh, do we just get the straight up B rush? I like this. Lack of respect from Complexity. Get out there on that B site. Put the pressure on him. Sprout right now, hard pressed to stay alive. Spiidi, though, doing good work. He gets 2 kills before getting overwhelmed. But with 3 alive versus 3 from Sprout, it's a 3-on-3 scenario. Retake has to come through, and they missed their chance to have used the bomb getting planted, Sprout. Now they have to do it the hard way.
Yes, he has a Molotov. I mean, if they keep throwing Molotovs at this corner, that's going to be really, really annoying. They'll funnel them out through the window instead. Smoke going down. JKS will be dropped, and he'll at least call out the two people who were out there. So that's something to work with. A little bit of a time there. Looked like snatchie maybe could have had that kill. Config through the wall, and just like that, the two Danes left take down the remaining Sprout.
With it, maybe get a little bit too aggressive here and there, and all of a sudden they're losing rounds that they shouldn't. So the scoreline gets closer, when in reality it should be a scoreline like this, where Complexity are being absolutely ruthless, and they aren't messing around. They are being very systematic. We get we get matches that are a lot closer, where the underdog is allowed to get rounds that otherwise they wouldn't.
Now, from a B rush into more or less a straight A execute with everything to follow. And yeah, well, this is kind of what we were just talking about. Now they are getting, it's not that you can't push into CT spawn, it's just that they're getting, you know, a little bit overhyped maybe here. poizon going to try and take down Denis, and 2 versus 4. Molotov to force him out, and that's a nice shot from Spiidi, leaving blameF alone. And yeah, they're going to find him immediately, so I don't mind that they try to take over CT spawn. That's sort of fair game. I just think once you see that they're not at that, you know, basically in a CT spawn, but they're all the way up at the marketplace over at B. Well, here we go. They're going to be trying to see if they can get up the ramp. Smokes are down. Second set of smokes they've thrown to the stairs here. And now they're going to be trying to rush straight in. Some pretty good cover there, actually. dycha getting a kill. poizon can't continue the spray. This is looking decent so far. 40 seconds, and they're going to go for the default bomb plant here as Spiidi does go down. dycha wanted to be flashed in. It's a very good idea, but somehow Config able to outlive it. Now it's a 2-on-2, and Denis is solo. He makes it back. He should have been dead already, shouldn't he?
100%. That's actually outrageous that Rush doesn't manage to pick that kill. So now it is going to be the 2-on-2. They need to figure out where faveN is playing from. So Molly getting lined up, back corner. It's a usual spot that people like to hide, and so it makes sense for him to throw the Molly there. But now they don't have any way to protect against Palace, unless, of course, you just shoot them straight up. And the trade should come through, and blameF has had plenty of time. Clinical stuff coming in here from Complexity at the end.
That is amazing, isn't it? I mean, 16-4 at the end. They bring down Sprout. It's not even really a battle, is it? They just made that work so cleanly. That's a statement win from Complexity.